So in this final video today, I am just gonna talk to you a little bit about some of the positives that the Kate Winslet interest had in my life and my interest in babies had in my life. So what were some of the positives? Well, one of the positives was that because of Kate Winslet, I wanted to emulate Kate Winslet. She was like a role model. So I found out that when Kate Winslet was a child, she did things like dancing and singing and stuff. And I was like, well, if Kate Winslet does that, then I want to do it too. So I took the initiative and I joined a dance group after school. My parents paid for it. I mean, I was a teenager, it was quite expensive, but I think they were just pleased that I wanted to do something, like extracurricular for once, because I never wanted to do that when I was younger. So I went to this dance group after school. I mean, it's just a kind of very laid back, kind of thing. But it was kind of good for me, I think, because I didn't have any real friends, and this at least gave me some social contact. It was on a Friday every week, 4:30 to 7:30. And as I say, we just did things like a bit of ballet, a bit of tap. And I only did this because of Kate Winslet, yeah. But I ended up getting interested in it, I guess, on its own level as well, even though it was all referred back to Kate Winslet. Tap dancing, a bit of ballet, bit of all sorts really. And we also sometimes took part in dance competitions, so I ended up going on stage. I'd never been on stage before, because the people at primary school, let's face it, the teachers at primary school just were not really particularly very clued up and kind of just sucked up to the nice kind of academic kids. And if you weren't academic, you were in a slow stream like I was, you didn't have a friend, you didn't stand a chance going on stage, because primary school is crap like that. And God, I could talk to you a lot about how crap the school system is, but I'm not going to talk about it. It does make me angry. But anyhow, so I'd never been on because I was apparently as a child lacking in confidence. Yeah, so they never let me go on stage. They didn't ask me. They didn't say, Anna, would you like to go on stage? Oh no, they didn't ask me, so I never got that chance at school. It makes me angry. But in this case, I was finally allowed to go on stage. It really did help with my confidence. And I really enjoyed it, and I realised I didn't actually get any stage fright. I actually, because I used to think I was really shy and stuff, but actually I wasn't shy, I was just overwhelmed, and there is a difference. But I actually discovered that actually being on stage, I actually didn't get any stage fright, none at all. I think maybe because when you're on stage, it's all controlled, and you're essentially just following a script, and it's all been really rehearsed and stuff. And also I just found it a little bit funny as well, and I didn't really have a sense of embarrassment. I don't think a sense of embarrassment really developed until my late teens. Now I've got too much embarrassment, it's gone the other way, and I'm too aware, and that's another problem now. It's almost gone for no awareness at all. No awareness, literally. I did not care how I looked, I did not care how I came across. I mean, that probably helped me at the time, because it meant that I avoided depression and stuff, because I was literally only in my own little bubble. I literally did not care what other people think. I didn't even have a concept of other people as really existing and having their own thoughts and feelings. That didn't develop until much later. But I think that lack of embarrassment also helped. And my mum said that so-called in inverted commas, normal, non-autistic people, maybe would have teenagers, teenage girls, maybe would have found it embarrassing, being with younger kids, because most of them were at least a lot younger than me. And I was up there on stage with primary school kids and stuff, and my mum was thinking she would say lots of other kids maybe would feel embarrassed doing that, but I didn't, singing red and yellow. I mean, this was when I was singing a rain-based song when I was about talking at 16, 17. I didn't have any embarrassment, I didn't care. But as I say, I just did it because of Kate Winslet. And also the fact that there were little kids there as well, because my obsession with babies, little kids, because of Kate Winslet also was an added incentive. So I did that. So that was a positive that came out of my interest. Another positive was that I did some voluntary work at a nursery school. I did this for work experience, but when I was at secondary school, but I carried on doing it, and this was once a week. It was only for a couple of hours, and I essentially just helped the kids around meal times. I was just basically a table hand. I was just sitting at the table with them, ensuring that they get meals and generally behave themselves. These were little 2 to 3 year olds, had them on my lap at story time and stuff. Again, it's all because of Kate Winslet, and I took detailed notes, literally. When I got home, I took detailed notes on every single thing the kids did, what they wore, what they talked about, what they ate, everything. It was all analysed. So I did that. That was another positive. And another positive that came out of the Kate Winslet obsession was tour de force. I'm going to talk about this in my next video, because I'm worried this video is going to it doesn't have much memory in my camera, so I'm going to round up in your next video as part of this series, and I'm going to talk about the Tour de Force, because that was a really big experience. That was a major positive that directly came out for Kate Winslet Obsession. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed watching.